get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Our starter in this one, Logan Webb.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jurickson Profar leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. Profar gets a piece there. Next pitch is outside, and that is ball one. Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Oh, boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former #2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
0-1. And a big swing and a miss. And one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad, Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox in 1980. He began working with Chris and is hitting every day starting when Chris was just 5 years old. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one misses. Ball one. Chris, one interesting note. Logan Webb is considered legally blind because of an astigmatism. Causes blurred vision.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to tell as dominant as he's been on the mound. That's for sure.
In the air, right field. Snags it on the run. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 24.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch, not close. That one missed. 2-0. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in San Francisco, and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Kyle Freeland. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And first offering is fouled off. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. Here's a 1-1. And that's outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
And another ball. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Slater aboard here at first with nobody out. This one in the air center field. That gets down for a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now Patrick Bailey in there, and it's 0-1. And he deals.
No, inside.
Fouled off. He was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now the lefty keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now it's J.D. Davis. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
The designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will climb in.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's in there for strike one. And ball one. Runners on first and third, 2 away. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own, and that is the inning. Giants leave a couple. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now it's Elias Diaz.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Base knock center field.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
And here is C.J. Cron. That one's in there, 0-1. C.J. Cron can hit a ball a long way. In 2022, he had a 504-foot home run that was 1 foot shy of the longest homer ever tracked by StatCast. Nomar Mazara hit one 505 feet.
Yeah, that home run tied Giancarlo Stanton's 504-foot home run at Coors Field when he was with the Marlins in 2016.
Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2. Line drive, base hit right field. Diaz round second on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Right-hander kick steals. That's in there.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Center field. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw, and it gets away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. In there for strike 1. Cron on second. Jones at first with no outs. And a base hit on a line. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Harold Castro will hit next. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Bases juiced, no outs. There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-1. Now a check swing, but he held up. Two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there, and it's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Bases loaded, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel.
Grounded to third. Could be two. Throws to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jurickson Profar. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike one. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Checks a swing. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. One and 2 here. Caught him looking for the K. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rockies 2 and the Giants nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos. The wide to kick the pitch. That just misses, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
In for a strike. Now 2-1. The wind and the pitch. Check swing went around. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Base hit center field.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Check on the runner. Matos back on a dive. Here comes the 0-1. In the air out to center. He's there. He's got it. One down. Casey Schmidt, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Casey Schmidt.
There's a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Matos stands at first with one out. Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And up next for San Francisco, number 70. First offering misses the mark. Runners are at the corners, one away. Here's a strike. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball.
There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is gone. A 3-run rocket. Third home run of the season. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Austin Slater stands in. That one outside. Ball one. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Wilmer Flores. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that one
One
missing
ball,
low.
2 strikes.
Step off throw to first. Slater back easily. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Runner on the go. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
One down. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Went down on strikes his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. So now 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
The pitch. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The third baseman, number 7, J.D. Davis.
Now it's J.D. Davis. 0 for 1 with a fly out. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Slow roller to third. McMahon sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, a 3-run homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
The pitch. Just missed.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Bounce to the left side, and it stays fair.
Up next for Colorado.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon, grounded out his first time. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Bryant on at first, nobody out. Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
No strike.
Now one
3
missed.
balls, no strikes.
Elias Diaz waiting for a turn at the plate. There's a strike. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Number 35.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So in now for Colorado, Elias Diaz singled and scored his first time. Out in front and foul to the left side. Hit slowly on the ground. Schmidt on to second. They get one. A sensational double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So 2 down now, and here is C.J. Cron. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. Kicks and fires. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's off the mark. It's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
At the belt and fires. Ripped into center, base hit. Runner from third in to score. Back even, it's 3-3. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
2 outs, runner on first. Now the left fielder, Nolan Jones. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Strike 1. 0-1 now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Yastrzemski makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Michael Conforto.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Misses outside, 1-0. Conforto goes 6'1", 215 pounds. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield, gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Slapped foul. And the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, center
And
fielder,
digging in for San Francisco, Luis Matos.
Matos.
Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That one's in there. Strike one. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Webb back to work. They say it went.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Next pitch is outside. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
And here it comes.
3-2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Slater gets under it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Harold Castro stands in.
Castro.
His first at bat was a strikeout. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. Righty delivers. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
So digging in, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. That
Ball
misses
two.
off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next one is off the
Outside, that's
plate.
the ball.
And now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And the righty deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score remains tied at 3. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Casey Schmidt.
Casey Schmidt.
The wind of the pitch. Way high. And it's even up. It was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. That one to first. Fair ball.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Number 70, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this one. Trying to move him over here. Crone. He'll do it himself. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now Austin Slater. In there for strike one. And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch downstairs. 3-2 now.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three-two now. High fly ball out towards left field. Jones on a dead sprint, racing back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1. And downstairs. Schmidt stands at second with two gone. That's in there, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. And in one hops the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 4-3. And he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Nope,
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Brad Hand. The veteran southpaw is getting ready to come on if needed. Runner at second, 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 outs. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bryant racing over to make the catch. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Jurickson Profar. And a pitch. That's off the mark, ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
In the air, center field. Matos on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris.
And the batter now, Chris Bryant. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Ground ball, left side. Gets it to first.
Deezer.
And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Ryan.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering, and it just misses. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball to the right side. Righty to the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. And he deals. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And misses inside.
Ball 2.
The wind and the pitch. Check swing, went around, and it's 2-1. The wind to kick the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch just misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And now it's even up. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
So up next, Luis Matos. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. Diaz, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Webb back to work. That's down and in. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So digging in, C.J. Cron.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Been an interesting path for C.J. Cron. 17th overall pick in 2011 by the Angels. Debuted in 2014. But the power of the last few years has been amazing, and he became an all-star in 2022. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Well, baseball runs in the family for C.J. Cron. His brother Kevin appeared in 47 games for Arizona before playing in Japan. He's also got a cousin and longtime Major League catcher Chad Moeller.
Yeah, I remember Chad. Then his dad has been a longtime coach at the major and minor leagues.
Number 22,
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. In there, and it's 0-1.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one is inside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Ty Block gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
The pitch. There's a strike. Block, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a changeup, a curve, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. Oh, look at the stop. The throw. Got him. Nice play.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now that second baseman, Brett.
And up next for San Francisco, number 70. And there's a strike. The 0-1.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. And a 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 3. Back here at the ballpark, and now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's down and away. The 2-0 is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Harold Castro up next for the Rockies. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. Logan Webb won't go any further. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Sean Manaea.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Harold Castro getting ready to hit.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now the lefty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Slater hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. Tovar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And takes low for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Strike two.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Another 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jake Bird.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Austin Slater now at the plate.
For the Giants, the left fielder, Austin Slater.
The pitch. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, these Giants, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident. Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. And that misses off the outside edge. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 3. The left-hander on now, Taylor Rogers.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Taylor Rogers.
Now the number 2 hitter, Chris Bryant.
The right fielder, Chris Bryant.
The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
They tried to get him to go.
1 ball.
Chase the
2
pitch
strikes.
down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now here is Ryan
Oh,
McMahon.
that's out.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one missing
Nope. That's
inside. And there's the strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slice the other way and foul. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Elias Diaz digging in for the Rockies. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Way
1 ball,
inside, gets
2
out of the
strikes.
way. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies 3. And welcome back. Leading off, J.D. Davis.
The third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. That
Nope,
one
that's a ball.
misses. And the count even 1-1. And here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. The punch out there, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 8.
And here is Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Count.
Set down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. In the air out towards right center. Doyle pulls it in on the run. Giants go down quietly, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Camilo Doval takes over on the mound.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
So in now for Colorado, C.J. Cron. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the right-hander deals. That one hooked foul. Strike 3, got him swinging. 1 out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Jones in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And that one gets down, fair ball.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
He's 2 outs away. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rocky. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The batter now, Harold Castro. Pickoff move to first.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Another throw over. And they're keeping him close.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Another throw, clearly worried about him over there. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw, save.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is down low. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.